Oh my god. Stupid chair. Hey guys, today I'm going to be starting a WICSO series. If you don't know what WICSO is, it's basically what if civilization started over. So you just get a map with no country borders, and you just put a little dot, and that is your civilization. So they're probably going to expand up the coasts a little bit. Now they don't know that this is like land on the other side of here. So if I select this and then recolor, set it to like 2 pixels, they don't know that's there. So if I was them, I'd probably keep going up the coasts, just little by little. Okay, so these people just keep expanding along the coasts. Now mind you, this was just a group of like 2,000 people. Not even 2,000, probably like 500 people in that group, and then they just like expanded out this far. So I guess it just keeps going up along the coasts ever so slightly. Come back and make a big swoop. Claims a lot of land. So this yellow nation has finally elected a king, and the king says that they should go up through this way. But people that live in this little area say that they should go this way. So what happens when one side of a nation wants to do one thing and the other side wants to do another thing? A rebellion. So the king from this side keeps going this way, and the king from this side keeps going this way. So the yellow king keeps going up through here until they finally meet the wall, and they kind of fill in all this land, slowly work their way toward the other side. So eventually they explored most of this land, but the green team is kind of behind on size, so they keep expanding up the coastline and just back down, making themselves a lot bigger, kind of following up their border a little bit. So the yellow team finally sends out people to explore the rest of that land, and now it's all theirs. Up through here, and the green team keeps going up this way. Yellow team keeps going up this coast. So they want to stop there and start going this way a little bit. So they come out here, meet the yellow, and then fill all this. Yellow just keeps following this coastline all the way until they get into like France. And then they stop at this little like indent. Okay, so the green team keeps expanding their little way. The green team keeps moving up through here, all the way up there. Green team just keeps spanning up their coastline, and so does the yellow team. So that's what our two nations look like so far. The yellow nation just keeps expanding upward, and so does the green. They eventually realize they're on a massive peninsula and want to like meet in the middle. So the green sends people out, and so does the yellow. They meet in the middle and claim all this land. The whole Spain and Portugal is completely inhabited by this people. The green keeps expanding up their coastline as per usual. So does the yellow. The yellow kind of pushes inward and goes back. So down here at the bottom of the green team, a rebellion happens. This part wants to break away and focus their resources on going out to sea and exploring stuff. Why is there an ant on my screen? Get off, you piece of shit. One just walked up my frickin' monitor. But as I was saying, this part of the Green Nation wants to break away, so they do just that. Part wants to break away, And so they do. So the green team is kind of mad about that because they just lost like a majority of their land. So they ask the yellow nation to threaten these people if they don't give their land back. So the yellow team comes in here and like threatens them a bunch of times, and eventually the blue team agrees to give most of the green team's land back. Just their own little landlocked nation inside of here. Green nation keeps going down the coast, about to be into Italy through here. Line. The green nation's king. I made the color of the green nation a little bit darker. But the green nation's king wants to keep expanding this way a little bit, kind of encompassing this little land peninsula. The yellow sees this and wants to take back what they just got stolen from them. So a part of the yellow nation wants to break away to focus their resources on exploring the waters, so they do just that. So part of the yellow nation has broken away. Becomes the red nation. Okay, so the yellow nation doesn't really care because they have a lot more land. Just keep expanding upward into this little peninsula up here. And all the way back down. If you remember, the point of the blue nation breaking away was to focus their resources on the sea. So they demand that the red nation combine with them so they have access to the sea, because the green nation is completely blocking it. So the red nation is kind of hesitant at the first, but it eventually gives in and becomes part of the blue nation. So the green nation demands that they give them this little bit because they just gained so much. So the green nation doesn't just wait. They forcefully remove that from their land. It all becomes theirs. Green nation slowly expands down into what is today Italy. Goes this way, kinda. So for yet another time, a part of the green nation wants to break away so they can focus on the sea and not this big Italy peninsula thing. So they also break away. Now there's 3 countries down here, and there's the green one. Parts of the green nation just keep expanding down toward where Italy is today. They finally realize they can just connect, and then all that becomes theirs. Okay, and the yellow nation starts going up this coastline. That's probably going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next episode.